Well, good morning. Welcome to our weekly Ag Market Network Market Report. Exports have just come out. I'm Pat McClatchy. I will look at these for the first time with you right now and see the reaction of the market. Cotton number saw a very big number, 381,400 running bales. That's up 68% from the previous week and up 80% from the 4-week average. Increases were reported for India. India was number one at 98,500 running bales. Turkey took 93,200 running bales. Bangladesh took 57,600. Let's keep going. Vietnam took 50,900. China canceled 25,100 running bales. Net sales for new crop, 241,500 running bales. Vietnam took 79,000. El Salvador took 65,800. Honduras took 21,100. China took 19,800. Shipments of 348,600 running bales, and that's up a slight amount over the 4-week average. Okay, this is a good number, and what's interesting about this is China is not in the leading buyers for the old crop, but they don't need to be because we've got such broad-based demand coming from so many other countries. And so I don't know how the market's going to react. We're going to look at that right now, but, these are good numbers. Cotton has reacted up some. Before the report came out, it was up 46. Right now, it's up 56. In July, at 67.31 with a high of 67.49. December cotton is up 49 at 66.67. Now the soybean number, I see soybeans are selling off, so I assume this is not a good number. Let's look. Soybeans, well, better than last week, 535,800 metric tons, up 45% from the previous week and up noticeably over the 4-week average. Unknown destinations took 255,500 metric tons. Indonesia took 78,000 metric tons. China took 71,000 metric tons. China hadn't really been around for a while, so that's interesting. And soybeans before the report were down 2, and now they are down 6. Looking next at corn. Net sales of 442,100 metric tons. That's down 20% from the previous week and also the 4-week average. Japan took 185,800 metric tons. Unknown destinations took 42,600. Colombia took 40,900 metric tons. And so that number is off a little bit. Corn before the report was up 2. Now it's up 1/2. So it has come off those levels. Wheat. Let's see what the exports are. Net sales of 48,400 metric tons. A marketing year low, down 58% from the previous week and 74% under the 4-week average. Indonesia took 129,900. Taiwan took 56,700. Kenya took 30,700. Let's look for the cancellations. Lot of switches here. I'm not really seeing an obvious. Now we do have cancellations of 249,000 metric tons from unknown destinations. So there it is. So reaction of wheat. Wheat before the report was up 5. Now it's up 4. So that is what we've got going on. Let's talk about what's happened here recently, what's in the news. Well, I think you all know, if you're connected with agriculture, the latest news is the upcoming announcement of the government support program for agriculture in this country. A lot of rumors being thrown around. The government themselves yesterday warned people not to shift their planning intentions to take advantage of what they have heard has been the support program. But we're going to hear this soon enough, and we know a couple of things. One is the purpose of it's going to be to offset the damage done by the trade agreement, and we assume and feel strongly it will also assure farmers they'll be able to at least break even. Well, that's a tough one on soybeans, but the rumor there is it's a $2 payment is what they're talking about. The debate is how they're going to calculate that, what they're going to calculate that off for 5-year average or exactly what it'll be. But we'll know that soon enough. Looking at the markets, cotton market, there is, in that market, I think we're stuck in a range of 65 cents to 70 cents, just moving up and down within the range. I think if we see short covering in that market, we've seen a little, but not very much. You could even push it a little above 70. If you had a trade deal, which does not look like it's anywhere remotely close to happening, but if it did happen, it could move quite a bit higher than that. As far as suggestion goes, this is just what various analysts have talked about. Everybody's different. But one idea is to buy calls for those farmers that are anticipating selling their crop on a rally. At least they re-own it with calls at lower levels. Look at soybeans and corn and wheat. Same news there. It's really about the release of the information on the new farm support program. Also, weather has certainly been an ongoing thing, delaying corn planting to the point where we're shifting over to soybeans. And wheat seems to be following behind that. Corn just seems to be the leader. There's been some short covering for sure in the soybeans, which have helped that market bounce. But as you can see today, a number that's not a bad number on exports and the market sells off. That can only mean one thing. The market was expecting more. It didn't get more than it was thinking, and so the market's seeing some selling up here. As far as ideas there go, same sort of thing in soybeans as we discussed in cotton. Some people are suggesting, not for everybody, you buy calls, and then on a rally when you're up at a level where you can sell your crop, then you at least re-own it from cheaper levels. Can't say that about corn, but corn is by most calculations, at least a place where farmers can make money. So I think more people there are starting pricing corn, whether it's in the cash forward market or also with options, whatever a person's comfortable with, but that should be part of your program right now. Wheat's closer to a place there that wheat's right now at 486 in September wheat. Expect that market to trade in the range between 470 and 530. And so a scale-up program of pricing would be in order right now. December corn is at 415, and think that market could trade in the range between a low of 390 and a high of 440. And the range in soybeans, right now it's 856. Expect that market could trade as low as 820, but it could trade up toward $9, even without a trade deal. So there you go. One last look at the markets. Cotton is up 53 before the report. It was up 46, so that market's holding on to some gains. Soybeans have gotten hit. They're down 5. They were up 2. They were down 2 before the report, so soybeans have dropped 2 cents. Corn is up 1 before the report. It was up 2. It dropped a penny. And wheat is up 4 1/4 before the report. It was up 5, so it's slightly weaker. So that's it. Have a good day. Thanks for joining us for this edition of our weekly Ag Market Network Market Report. Have a good day.